Hi everyone, we here today with new news about wars and conflicts. About Sudan Civil War, we have three main titles. The first one, Sudan and the countries in which it is challenged. The second is clashes between Sudanese armed forces and the Rapid Support Forces. The third, the impact of the Sudan War on trade. So Sarah, please start with our first title.
Thanks, Dan. So in our news for today, we're going to start with introduction to Sudan. Sudan is a country on the continent of Africa. Its capital is Khartoum, with a population of 45.7 million as of 2022, and it is the third largest country on the continent of Africa. Sudan is located in Northeast Africa, surrounded by many countries from the four sides. On the east by the state of Ethiopia, on the north it is surrounded by the states of Libya and Egypt. On the west it is surrounded by the state of Chad, and from the south it is surrounded by the state of South Sudan.
Thanks, Sarah. So in our second title, we have Alex in the line to explain it to us. Thanks, Dan. So how did the war start? Sudan 2023 conflict is a civil war between the Sudanese armed forces and the Rapid Support Forces. Some believe that the goal is to divide Sudan into several states within a plan called Creative Chaos. The clashes were concentrated on their first day in the capital, Khartoum. But they extended in the following days to other cities and towns located in the states. Thanks, Alex, for the explanation. So Nura, can you explain our third and last title?
Thanks, Dan. So the impact on manufacturing and facilities. Sudan's production wheel, including Khartoum, experienced disruptions in supply and value chains, affecting 400 facilities during winter, despite significant growth exceeding 3 times. Impact on trade with neighboring countries. Sudan is considered a gateway to experimental access to the markets of various Nile Basin and Eastern countries. As a result, the war contributed to the volume of trade exchange between the participants.
In 2020, trade with Sudan declined due to the COVID-19 pandemic, lack of funding, and erratic political and economic climate. The Sudanese economy is experiencing its worst period in history, with significant infrastructure damage caused by conflicts. International trade in Sudan has also suffered, with many investors stopping due to war damage. The economy shrank by 40% last year due to armed conflicts in many parts of the country.
The unemployment rate in Sudan rose, which is a continuing problem between 2020 and 2021, and in 2023 political unrest and conflicts rose. Factors include slow economic growth, sluggish investment, inflation, infrastructure issues, inadequate education, and rapid population expansion. These issues negatively affect the economy and society. Sudan's economy suffered due to 2021 internal conflict, causing trade decline and investor exodus. Rapid Support Forces attacked government sites, while Sudanese armed forces responded, accusing each other of external support. The war caused a significant economic decline, resulting in a 46.2% decline in state revenues, a 30.8% contraction by 2023, and a decline in the pound's value. Sudan's agriculture sector employs 80% of its workforce, causing an 18.3% economic contraction due to conflict and war. Wheat farming has been disrupted, impacting agricultural trade and investor attraction.
The war in Sudan has significantly impacted the country's trade and economy, leading to economic decline, damaged infrastructure, and a decrease in the purchasing power of the local currency. To address these challenges, the government and relevant institutions should take effective measures to promote political stability, rebuild infrastructure, diversify the economy, and encourage foreign investment. By implementing these recommendations, Sudan can improve its economic environment, enhance trade opportunities, and achieve growth. Investing in infrastructure and promoting economic diversification will help diversify income sources and strengthen the economic base. The government should also collaborate with international partners to support Sudan's efforts to achieve stability and sustainable development.
I would like to express my deep thanks and gratitude to journalists Fada, Raghad, Hind, Ruba, and Azil for their great efforts in collecting and reporting news of the Sudan War. Wars and conflicts are among the most difficult tasks that journalists face, as they risk their lives and face great challenges to convey the truth and shed light on important events. Through your persistent and professional efforts, you have provided comprehensive and reliable reporting on the Sudan War, helping the world understand the situation and its effects on the local population and the region in general. Your continuous and sustained work in conveying the truth contributes to raising public awareness and shaping public opinion. You are true heroes. You worked with courage and dedication to cover dangerous events and convey human suffering. Remember that your important role contributes to promoting justice and peace, and that your journalistic work has real power in changing reality. Thank you for the sacrifices you have made and the tremendous efforts you have made.